cheating, and more specifically about why do men cheat on beautiful women. I'm sure you've heard this in the past. People say things like, how come he cheated on her? Is he crazy? Is he out of his mind? The girl is gorgeous, she's beautiful. Why would anyone cheat on this beautiful woman? See, somehow society likes to believe that if a woman is physically beautiful, that she is somehow immune to someone cheating on her, to someone mistreating her, or to someone not loving her. Now, of course, we all know that that's not how it works. You can be the most beautiful woman on earth and still get cheated on, still get mistreated, and still be unhappy. So physical beauty, it doesn't make you immune to all of these things. Now, how come men cheat on beautiful women? Men start, a relationship with a beautiful woman, they get married to her or whatever. How come it happens? Why do men cheat on beautiful women? I want you to picture in your head two cakes, okay? The first cake is a beautiful cake with a beautiful icing. The details are amazing. It just looks so attractive, basically. You just really want to eat that cake. And on the other hand, the other side, there's another cake that doesn't look as, beautiful on the outside, doesn't look as appealing. But so what happens, of course, is that you go for the first cake. So you start taking a bite, and what happens is that maybe you realize that the cake is rotten in the inside. Or you realize that maybe it was just like the icing and it was a box, and so inside there's nothing at all. What's gonna happen is that after eating the icing, you're gonna maybe go for the other cake. You're gonna go for the cake that perhaps is not as attractive on the outside, but when you take a bite of what's in the inside, you realize that that's the best cake you've ever had. Outer beauty is nothing if there is no essence in the inside, if there is no inner beauty. What happens, unfortunately, is that a lot of women who are blessed with great physical beauty, what they're gonna do is that they're gonna pay a lot of attention to their physical beauty and forget about their inner beauty and about cultivating their spirit and their mind. So of course what happens is that if you have this beautiful cake, but then you start taking a few bites of it and you see that there's nothing in it, nothing special, it's shallow, there's no knowledge, there's no possibility of, let's say, great conversations with this person, there's no spiritual connection, there's nothing more than just physical, well, of course you're going to end up going for another cake that has a lot more to offer than just physical beauty. Now, of course, this doesn't make cheating right. It's not me saying that it's okay for men to cheat on beautiful women.
You know what? Before I do this video, we're gonna go ahead and step on the sand and get by the water. I already done got my cardio out the way. That's what we're gonna do. Head on over to the water. This is my second home. Well, we got day 2 of cardio out the way, so I'm gonna take a break before I head back home. And I just wanted to do this video. In regards to a popular YouTuber, her name is Alexandra Villajuela, and it goes beyond her beauty as far as why I had subscribed to her channel, honestly. She had recently put up a video that I found to be very interesting in regards to why men cheat on beautiful women. And I kind of could relate in some ways, because in my youth, not saying it was a good thing, but in my youth, as a young man, exploring the world, being reckless, and I was a model at the time. I was like barely 21, 22, 23, and I was meeting all these chicks, beautiful chicks. It got to a point where you didn't want to settle down and be tied down to a beautiful chick at the time. You wanted beautiful chicks, many of them. And me, not to be vain, but as a handsome male, I realized that, yeah, all through my life, when you have a beautiful woman, you're gonna clash. If you're quote unquote handsome, that's what they would always call me. Having blue eyes and being tall and built and all that. Well, that's another story, but to get to the point, she made some interesting points as far as what women that are very beautiful, but their inner beauty is obsolete. It's like they don't have any inner beauty at all. And she's trying to empower women and let them know that they need to focus more on their inner beauty as well, even if their outside shell is very extremely gorgeous. And it made sense when she went with the cake reference, where she was saying that you take a nice cake that has a lot of icing and it looks beautiful and you want it. You want a slice of it. Then you may find another cake that's not as appealing, but when you take a bite into it, you're like, nah-ahh. You know what I'm saying? So I relate to that. I can relate to that. Now, there's a man code. So I'm not going to sit out there and give all the details why we do what we do. But one thing I can say is that when it comes down to cheating on both parties, both sexes, it's not a good thing. It's nothing to glorify. It's not a good thing. You know? And me, nowadays, I feel like I've changed in some areas, and I prefer a fixer-upper. And when I say fixer-upper, that means, let me park it a little second right here, because I want to stand here and talk to you guys. When I say fixer-upper, that means a woman that has beautiful qualities in the inside, 100%. She has that. And she may be slightly overweight, but I can work with that. I can motivate her and mold her into being more healthy, and then also inspire her to continue on with her fitness journey. So yeah, this is my video response to Alexandra Villas. I hope I'm saying her last name right. In response to Alexandra's video, you know, on why men cheat on beautiful women. Another thing, people have to realize every man, every straight male that's walking on the face of this earth right now is not going to be entitled or be able to conquer and have a beautiful woman. That shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be extremely successful to have a beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying, on the inside and the outside together. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't have to work with her to get in shape. She already has that on point. You know what I'm saying? She already has that already. She has both. To get that, that's the ultimate. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to find these days. You know? So, till then, alright, tubers, feel free to sub, and I'll catch you guys on another one. And I'm out here, I'm gonna take me a little 10-minute break before I head back to the house and have lunch. And just be at peace for a second. You know what I mean? Alright. Nah-ahh. I'm gonna leave a link to Alexandra's video so you guys can see it. It'll be located in the description box. Yeah, her channel is pretty good. It's more catered to empowering women, and then also she has some interesting videos that's for everyone, for all sexes. As far as like one of my favorites that she has is when she was talking about how making your living situation a healthy situation as far as with keeping peace within your own sanctuary. That was a great vid. So yeah, check her channel out.